Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, welcome back. Now here you can see the function given to us is y equals to e raised to the power ax into sine bx, this thing, and we have to prove this question, right? Question number 7. ये भी बिल्कुल question number 6 जैसा है, just a little difference is there. Instead of just simple x, it is bx. Instead of simple x, e raised to the power ax is given. थोड़ा सा slight change would be there in derivatives. That's it. Rest of the process and function, everything is same. Okay, we will be finding second derivative, value इसमें put कर देंगे. First derivative value इसमें put कर देंगे left hand side में, and y value of y, which is this e raised to the power ax into sine bx, that would be substituted here in place of y. That's it. So let us get started. I will be guiding you people about first derivative and second derivative only. Rest of the things should be done by you people. Okay, my y is, you can see over here again, y is e raised to the power ax into sine of bx. So I'm going to find my first derivative, differentiating or taking derivative on both sides with respect to x. ये आप खुद लिखेंगे. You can see here again first function and second function. First function e raised to the power ax as it is, and derivative of d by dx of second function, which is sine bx, plus अच्छा, you people should be doing this step, ये d by dx वाला. I do not do it most often because I do not have that much space, and in fact you can say time. So you people have to do it. You cannot skip it that way. Okay, second function as it is into derivative of first function, right? Let us find now derivatives. E raised to the power ax as it is, or derivative of sine bx. Sine of any angle would be cos, हो गया, into further derivative of this angle d by dx of what, bx, clear, plus sine bx, this one as it is, into derivative of this eax, e की पावर में कुछ भी हो डेरिवेटिव उसका एज इट इज़ आता है, बट फर्दर डेरिवेटिव ऑफ द पावर विच इज़ ए एक्स, फर्दर डेरिवेटिव ऑफ ए एक्स क्या होगा, ए बीइंग कांस्टेंट एज इट इज़ और एक्स का डेरिवेटिव वुड बी 1. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे देखें बी एक्स है, बी एज इट इज़ आएगा और एक्स का डेरिवेटिव वुड बी 1. सो व्हाट वुड बी माई ओवरऑल डेरिवेटिव ऑफ y1? इट वुड बी ई ए एक्स इंटू बी कॉस बी एक्स प्लस साइन बी एक्स इंटू ए ई ए एक्स, राइट? थोड़ा सा असेंबल कर लें. सो इट वुड बी, आई एम गोइंग टू टेक ई रेज़ टू द पावर ए एक्स कॉमन. So it would be b cos bx plus a sin bx. This is my first derivative, y1. I hope this is understood. Now to find y2, all you have to do is, this is your first function, this whole is your second function. Clear? Let us get started with y2. My y1 was, I'm going to write it here, it was e raised to the power ax into, I think it was a cos bx. No. Okay, first I'm going to write y1 here. It was eax into b cos bx plus a sin bx, right? Now this would be my second function and this would be my first function. So I'm going to take derivative directly, differentiating on both sides with respect to x. e a x being first function as it is आ जाएगा और इसका हम डेरिवेटिव लेंगे इस पूरे का. नाउ b being constant as it is आ गया. what is derivative of cos? it is minus sign, एंगल साथ में ऐसे का ऐसा आ जाएगा. देन फर्दर डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस एंगल विच इज़ बी एक्स क्या होगा, b being constant as it is into x का डेरिवेटिव इज़ 1, b into 1. नेक्स्ट प्लस a as it is, cos साइन ऑफ बी एक्स का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है, cos बी एक्स. क्या काफ़ी है? नो. व्हाट इज़ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ द एंगल, बी एक्स, बी बीइंग कांस्टेंट एज इट इज़ इनटू, क्योंकि उसके साथ वेरिएबल है, वेरिएबल इज़ एक्स, एक्स का डेरिवेटिव इज़ 1. दैट्स इट. प्लस नाउ वी विल बी राइटिंग द सेकेंड फंक्शन होल ऑफ इट एज इट इज़, प्लस ए साइन बी एक्स इंटू डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस. व्हाट इज़ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ ई रेज़ टू द पावर ए एक्स, e raised to the power ax as it is into further derivative of ax जो इसकी एक्सपोनेंट है, that is a, क्योंकि x is वेरिएबल और with respect to x उसका डेरिवेटिव is 1, वो ना भी लिखें. क्लियर? अब इसको सिंप्लीफाई करके लिख लीजिएगा, आई मीन असेंबल करके. दैट वुड बी योर y2. y1 इज ऑलरेडी देयर. फाइंडिंग द वैल्यूज ऑफ y1, y2, पुटिंग द वैल्यूज ऑफ y2, y1 and y from this equation in this left hand side will give you a 0 answer. Cancellation would be there and your answer would be 0. You can see, you can take screenshots even from here. This is your y1. This is the process of finding your y2. You can see, so this is your, you can see this is your y2 after simplification and everything, not just this, sorry, yeah, in fact this whole thing, this is your y2. And now putting the values in your left hand side, which was this, put the values in this equation, and that's how everything would be cancelled out. You can take a screenshot if you want, and your answer would be 0. Let me show it again. Okay, this is y1, यहाँ पे this whole is y2, and putting the values over here, that's how you prove it. Done? Okay. Very important question again, and yet simple one. Y equals to cos inverse of x square, right? This is x. We have to prove this thing again. y2 would be needed, y1 would be needed. So simply let us get started with it without wasting our time. Cos y is cos inverse of x whole square, right? I have to take the derivative, so it would be y1. And what would be the derivative of this? Firstly, you will apply power rule, so it would be cos inverse of x whole raised to the power 2 minus 1. Power rule हो गया, into further derivative of cos inverse of x, मतलब d by dx of cos inverse of x. Now if you remember, what is the derivative of cos inverse of x? You should remember that, by the way. 2 cos inverse of x, ये तो इसका पावर रूल लग गया, इसकी पावर 1 है, so there is no need to write it. What is the derivative of cos inverse of x? It is minus 1 divided by radical of 1 minus x square. Clear? y1. Now cross multiplication कर लें, so we will get y1 is equal to minus 2 cos inverse of x, sorry, radical of 1 minus x square, इधर multiply हो जाएगा into y1 equals to minus 2. I did not bring minus 1 over here, so it would be like this. Clear? Now you have to find that, you have to take the derivative again to find y2. इसका एक और method भी हो सकता है, you know, taking square on both sides, then putting back the value of y. वो भी method बहुत आसान हो जाएगा question, but I think I should explain the question that way, the simplest way. और जो दूसरा way है, you know, taking derivative again of both sides, that can be done by the image which I have given here. So अगर किसी को वो करना है, that is also done, but ये easy method मैं यहाँ पे कराती हूँ. We will be taking squaring on both sides, so it would become y1 square into 1 minus x square equals to minus 2 का square would become 4, and इस चीज़ का square क्या बन जाएगा? It would become cos inverse of x whole square. Clear? What is it? ये किस चीज़ की वैल्यू आई है मेरे पास? This is value of this y. So can I replace this with y? Yes, I can. It would become y1 square into 1 minus x square, and now this is my question. Very simple. Now I will be finding derivative of this equation, which is, you can call it equation 1 or equation 2. Now find the derivative of this again. So that's how you will be getting this thing. After taking the derivative on both sides, we will be dividing the whole equation by 2y1, जैसे हमने उस question में किया था, question number 5 में, right? Same, बिल्कुल same बाकी. Okay, I'll be doing it myself. Okay, it was y1 square into 1 minus x square equals to 4y. Differentiating again with respect to x on both sides. So this thing, ये आपका first function, and this is your second function. So let us apply the derivatives. First function as it is into derivative of 1 minus x square. 1 का derivative 0 minus x square का derivative would be, by using power rule, it would become 2x, right? Plus 1 minus x square, यानी second function as it is, into derivative of y1 square. y1 square का derivative. I explained it in question number 5. Again explaining it. पहले आप लगाएंगे power rule क्योंकि इसकी square है. Power rule means 2 into y1, 2 minus 1 into further derivative of this y1. वो क्या होगा? y2. So the answer would be 2y1 into y2. Okay, let us write it here. 2y1 y2 equals to, let us take the derivative of this side. So it would be 4 being constant as it is, and derivative of y is y1. Now divide the both sides with 2y1. इसके पास भी 2y1 है, इसके पास भी है, you can see इसके पास भी है. So dividing the both sides by 2y1, the answer is, you can see here, यहाँ बच रहा है मेरे पास xy1 माइनस xy1 प्लस यहाँ पे बच रहा है 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर एज इट इज़. 2y1 कैंसलेशन हो गई, सो इट वुड बी जस्ट 2y2 इक्वल्स टू, यहाँ पे क्या बच गया मेरे पास, ओनली 2. यू कैन सी ओवर हियर दिस थिंग. वी आर डन with the proof. Just bring this 2 to this side, it will become -2, and that's how you're going to prove it. कितना आसान है, ठीक है. The method of taking taking derivative again, this one, ये थोड़ा सा complicated हो जाता है, you know. है तो ये भी easy, so आप ये भी कर सकते हैं. I hope this is visible enough. ठीक है. The ones who want to do it this way. First derivative यहाँ तक हमारा सेम था, फिर then we did squaring on both sides. बाकी question is as it is. ठीक है जी. Okay, let us move to the next question, the last one of this exercise, important one of course. Again, अच्छा नहीं, ये तो उससे भी आसान है. There is no need to find value of y1, I mean, you know, putting the values and all. No, we will be directly getting the answer. So let me explain it to you people. Y is a cos of natural log of x plus b sine of natural log of x. I have to take the derivative with respect to x on both sides. So this side would become y1 equals to, this would become a as it is. What is the derivative of cos? It is minus sine. जो भी इसके साथ एंगल है वो as it is. Into, क्या हम एंगल को ऐसे छोड़ देंगे? No, we will be taking derivative of the angle, d by dx of natural log of x. Done? Plus, look at this one now. b as it is. What is derivative of sine? It is cos, साथ में वही एंगल, into derivative of this angle, d by dx of natural log of x. Clear? Okay, now let us do it. Let us simplify it a bit. So y1 would be minus a sine of natural log of x, ये मैंने as it is लिख दिया, into इसका derivative. What is derivative of natural log of x? It is 1 divided by x into further derivative of x, which is 1. There is no need to write it. Plus इसको भी इसी तरह से सिंप्लीफाई कर लेंगे. सो दिस वुड बिकम b cos natural log of x into 1 over x. Clear? Let me rewrite it here. y1 is equal to minus a sine natural log of x divided by x plus b cos natural log of x divided by x. Now you can see they both have x in the denominator. Can I take it to the other side by taking LCM? So it would become xy1 equals to minus a sine natural log of x plus b cos natural log of x. I think this is very simple question so far. Okay, now यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? To definitely we need second derivative as well, d square y over dx square, right? So we have to take derivative again on this side as well. एक side पे तो नहीं ले सकते. So we will be differentiating again with respect to x. यहाँ पे you can see on left hand side we will be applying product rule, right? This is first function, this is second function. So first function as it is into derivative of y1 with respect to x, so it would become y2 plus y1 as it is into derivative of x with respect to x, it would be 1 equals to, अब इस साइड पे भी ऐसी पावर डेरिवेशन करेंगे इस साइड पे भी. सो माइनस ए एज इट इज़ इंटू साइन नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ एक्स का डेरिवेटिव वुड बी कॉस नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ एक्स इंटू डेरिवेटिव ऑफ नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ एक्स क्या होता है? 1 डिवाइडेड बाई एक्स. सो कैन आई राइट इट एज डिवाइडेड बाई एक्स? ऑफ कोर्स आई कैन. लेट अस टेक द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ बी कॉस नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ एक्स. नाउ इट वुड बी माइनस बी, वाई आई रोट हियर माइनस बी, ओके चलो नहीं लिखते, प्लस बी इंटू माइनस साइन नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ एक्स, क्योंकि कॉस है, कॉस का डेरिवेटिव इज माइनस साइन, डिवाइडेड बाय नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ एक्स है तो उसकी जगह क्या आ जाएगा? एक्स. क्लियर? दिस इज द डेरिवेटिव. Now all you have to do is take this x and this x by as LCM, multiply this x on this side. This side would become x square by 2 plus x by 1. X will be multiplied with this. और यहाँ से x ख़त्म हो जाएगा. ठीक है, and this is how you need it. See, x square, what is it? y2 plus x dy by dx मतलब x into y1 plus ये y कहाँ से आएगा? When you will see, when you will take minus sign common from these two terms, it would become y. चलो, let me show it to you over here. Look at this. When we took our second derivative, this was our second derivative, you can see. If this confuses you, if y2, writing y2 as d square y over dx, sorry, d square y over dx square, if this confuses you, but if it is used in the question, you have to write it this way, ठीक है. I'm not writing it because of the space, but ये आप confuse नहीं होइएगा, ये इसीलिए लिखा हुआ है because this is used in the question, ठीक है जी. अच्छा, we were done up till this step when my space was like, you know, when I was done with my space. So what did we do? This is x, दोनों के पास same LCM है, denominator है. So after taking the LCM, you took this x to the other side, yeah, multiply both sides with x. Fine, this would become x square d square y by dx square मतलब second derivative, plus this would become x into y1 या dy by dx equals to this would become this thing. ये हमने डिस्कस किया पीछे. x and x would be cancelled out. हो गया. Now you can take minus common from these two. After taking minus common from these two, you can see ये पूरी चीज़. What is it? This is y. Remember? This is your y. This whole thing. So यहाँ से आप y replace कर लेंगे. And this is minus y now. You will be bringing this minus y to this side, and it will become plus y. And this is what you needed to prove. You can see over here. That's what we needed to prove, right? So I hope this is clear enough. This is done. We are done with our exercise 2.72, alhamdulillah. Now I will be meeting you people inshallah in the next and last lecture part of today, which is Maclaurin series exercise 2.8, which is very interesting. So let us get started. So I'll be meeting you there. Take care.